Hello everyone. This is Ziki here, and I'm back on our series on Introduction to China. Now, today I am going to talk about the president of China himself, Xi Jinping. Now, we know that the Spring Festival is around the corner, okay? The Chinese mood is already in its festive, celebrations and everything. So each and every year since 2012, when Xi Jinping became the head of the CPC, he has been going to rural areas, to marginalized areas, to all those grassroots places, to interact and to see how life is for the people who are living, outside the grid, I would say, or people who don't stay in those affluent cities and everything. So this time around again, it was no exception. He went to a village, in Tianjin and some other parts of China, where he visited the rural folks to see how they live, what's going on there. Some places were hit by floods around the August to September, so he wanted to go there and see how the lives have been, improved since that disaster that happened, and also to see everything. So it was very, very good to see him interacting with the villagers. And as a lot of people, are praising him for wanting to go to where everything is, to understand for himself what is going on. I think this is something that we cannot talk of when it comes to some of our, leaders, okay? They don't really, take people's issues that serious, that they will go to the villages. Xi Jinping is seeing in different videos that are circulating on social media, cooking with old people, cooking with villagers, buying from their shops, walking on his foot, climbing all those. Some of those places, they're places that are very unreachable by cars, such that you need to leave your cars down by the roadside and then you have to walk to complete your journey. But Xi Jinping is doing all those things, to go and see what his people are up to. But anyway, I am going also uh, to read for you what he said when he was talking to some of the residents of these marginalized places which he visited, and also what he believes in. He said, strong confidence is the key to overcoming the difficulties facing the economy. It is also a must for the nation as it navigates through a complex global landscape to secure its second centenary goal. The second centenary goal for China is to turn China into a modern socialist country that is prosperous, strong, democratic, culturally advanced, harmonious, and beautiful by the time the People's Republic of China celebrates its centenary in 2049. Okay, so again, when he traveled to Tianjin, to interact with the people, he also said that um, it is also important to note that the government loves its people, has its people at heart, okay, and it takes serious the effort to resolve their livelihood, okay, and truly put the people at the center during the most important holiday of the year, that is the Chinese festival, New Year festival, or the Chinese Spring Festival, okay. So, Xi Jinping is always doing like this. Many times you see him interacting with old people. You go and buy. There's one video that really caught my attention when he went into a supermarket and the people they wanted to give him some gifts, like you can take this from their goods. But he said, no, I cannot take goods for free from your shop. I need to pay for this. How much is it? So he had to pay the real price of that good. And he also went to another place where they were, selling shoes, and then the people wanted to give him the shoes as gifts. They said, no, I have to pay because this is your business. This is your source of income. So I have to pay like everybody else. So all the other, officials who were there, they had to buy pairs of shoes from there. So you can just see that some presidents, have their people at heart. I mean, when we see such things, I mean, these are some of the things that we just wish could be happening even our own leaders, not to say that, China doesn't have its own challenges. No, it does have its own challenges. But again, we also have to look at the positives which their leaders will be doing and showing to the world. And also that seeing is if the people's livelihoods are actually changing. For China, you can see it yourself. For those of you who follow the videos that I share with you of the development that is happening in China, the accommodation, the construction that is going on, residential communities, not only in the CBDs, but in the outskirts. I have taken you to some other outskirts, places that are far from the CBD, which are also developing into shopping malls, schools, and everything that is very nice that is happening there. I also went to the mountains here in Beijing, which is a rural area, sort of, but it is also now has roads that have been, set up there, electricity, in terms of solar energy and everything has been put there. People are now living a very, very good kind of life with water and everything. So I've been there, I've seen these things, and some of it I share with you here on the channel. So if we see those things happening, then we'll say maybe the president is really trying, to improve the livelihood of their people. So this is all I have for you right now. And until I come back again, please subscribe and stay so that you don't miss on this and more. But just to hold on, I still have more stories that are coming your way just now. Until then, take care.